The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit, and it is for the CWF Worldwide Television Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Matthews, North Carolina. This is the and his opponent from Fincastle, Virginia, he's the CWF Worldwide Television Champion, Aric Andrews.
All right, you ready? You ready? Bring it back. Bell sounds and we are off and running. One fall traditional 10-minute television time limit that Smith Garrett, you are all too familiar with. As a matter of fact, that 10-minute time limit came into play for you last week here on Worldwide against the Southern Savior John Schuyler, and now you have the advantage of being ringside for your opponent at Battlecade's last match before our anniversary super card. As champion and challenger tie-up, you will be in that exact same position, tying up with whoever leaves the Worldwide Television Champion in just 24 hours at Battlecade.
Brad Stutts, I am looking forward to this matchup. A, it's a recruiting opportunity. B, it's just a fun chance to sit and be a wrestling fan to watch Keith Mack and somebody else wrestle tonight. I'll tell you one thing that I think could come into play here is I don't know that Keith Mack is used to a strict 10-minute time limit. I don't know if he's mentally prepared to be aggressive enough, to be maybe a fast enough pace for this match.
Right, you have to be on your game with that 10-minute television time limit. Oh, right in the face.
Whoa!
Careful, you could put an eye out.
I mean, some of us could.
Oh, huge hip toss. Aric Andrews hits the canvas hard.
Nice drop kick from Keith Mack, and right now he's got the Worldwide Television Champion reeling.
Mack on the ropes here, and he has given Aric Andrews some shots.
Shot. He takes shots. He likes shots.
Sounds like my plans for after the event tonight.
Absolutely. We're hanging out, right?
We are.
Okay.
Oh, big clothesline. Now, we have talked all throughout the past 2 weeks of CWF Worldwide about the potential ramifications off this card for Battlecade. And quite frankly, we were in a situation last week with the Ultra J title on the line that could have changed things. A lot can change here because if Keith Mack leaves the Worldwide Television Champion, Aric Andrews is out in the cold. It goes to you and Keith Mack 48 hours from now at Battlecade.
And that's a challenge that I would welcome, Brad Stutts. And I have to be honest with you, that would probably throw me for a loop. This whole past week, ever since I found out I was going to be wrestling for the television championship at Battlecade, I've been preparing for Aric Andrews. This could throw a monkey wrench in my plans, to be honest with you.
It's the Worldwide Television Channel. Pretty much takes on all comers. And Keith Mack, we saw back Moment of Magic, our special event that went up earlier this week as a YouTube exclusive. We saw Keith Mack survive a contenders match to earn this title opportunity. We saw some, heads up. Oh!
Aric Andrews had a handful of hair there from Keith Mack, really taking advantage of the situation there. We've talked about this with Joshua Cutshaw before. It's so hard to defend against that 6'4", 6'5" frame of your opponent. And that's one thing that Aric Andrews always brings to the table. Right there on that sidewalk slam. He's got about 8 inches of extra height from the normal independent wrestler that you would face who does that same move. That puts more impact on everything he does. Right now we've got a cover. Kick out, and honestly, not a whole lot behind that. Keith Mack may be reeling from that sidewalk slam a little bit.
Andrews cranking on the head and neck of his challenger.
You see he's got that left arm bar there. He's got it bent. That's going to disable that left arm. That's only going to give Keith one arm to fight back with. You got to see what he can do. Creating some distance there.
Of course, Andrews does not mind whatsoever using that time limit to his advantage. Andrews stepping on the throat. Now a disqualification had he not broken before the 5 count. That guarantees his spot at Battlecade. That guarantees his spot in that matchup.
Like you said, just like he won't mind letting time run out, he won't mind cheating to lose a match to retain that title.
Right, you ask yourself what's more important, the winner's share of the purse or hanging on to that championship? Andrews is controlling Keith Mack.
He's got to get his hands up, do something to defend against his offense. Right now, it's just an onslaught from Aric Andrews.
Oh, kick got nothing.
No, he missed on the kick.
Cradle, 2. Great wrestling there from Keith Mack.
Oh, he went to the eyes, Brad Stutts. He absolutely went to the eyes on that.
That was great wrestling there from Keith Mack. He bridged up. He tried to put all the weight, all the pressure on the shoulders. Could not get him. But yeah, Andrews goes to the eyes, and if you get, even sweat getting in the eyes, you can attest to it. It is it throws you out completely. You can't see. You can't do much of anything.
Oh God! And right now, Keith Mack may be out on his feet. That headbutt, just a hard shot from Aric Andrews. Right now, just stepping on his throat.
Andrews choking away. You see the pain on the face. And
I thought he was going to get himself DQ'd right there. I really did. I didn't think he was going to get off his throat in time for the 5 count.
I don't admire that way of doing it, but it would save the championship. It would guarantee that he defends the title at Battlecade and that he cannot lose it. It wouldn't be the most noble way to do it, but it could. It could happen here.
Keith Mack trying to create some distance there. Just hard shots with those elbows, and he's able to break through. Aric Andrews is able to get back to his feet first, though, and you see him driving that elbow right into the small of the back for Keith Mack.
Andrews controlling the challenger here in his hometown. Heads up.
Suplex. And there again, that height comes into play.
You hear the crash. Cover 2. Only 2.
And Aric Andrews has completely taken this hometown crowd out of the corner of Keith Mack. They are silent and they're seeing just an absolute beatdown from the television champion.
Well, Andrews, known for making enemies everywhere he goes. Hold on. Snake eyes, perhaps. No. Mack slips out. Andrews prevents himself from hitting the buckle. Keith Mack feeling it here.
It looks like he's got him a second win. Oh!
Ooh, inverted atomic drop. Andrews belly to belly. Into the cover. 2. Only got 2. Mack has got to keep that momentum rolling. He has got to roll on with that momentum here.
He's got to stay on him. You see him taking a little bit too much time maybe, but he is getting his crowd back into it, and right now he may be feeling it.
He may be looking to feed off of that energy. Sky high, no, to the eyes again. Second time, Andrews went to the eyes. Cradle, he's got the tights on the far side. He's got the tights on the far side. Second time that Aric Andrews went to the eyes.
Pierce, he had the tights.
Pierce. Brett. Andrews went to the eyes twice.
He went to the eyes 2 or 3 times in that match.
CWF Worldwide Television Champion, Aric Andrews.
Aric Andrews has survived, and he's making eyes in this direction.
Well, he can make eyes all he wants to, but the last thing he needs to do is come over here.
Well, we have seen it time and time again. Andrews loves to put that belt right in oh God, right in the face of the challenger. Andrews putting that belt right in the face of the challenger. Oh, he cocked him one! Oh, he blasted him! Smith Garrett just blasted the champion right in front of us! Sit him in! Oh! Plants him! Ooh. Pierce, get out here. I want my match now. Stutts, I'm not waiting till battle day. I want to fight. We may have an impromptu title match right here and right now. We may have an impromptu title match right here and right now on CWF Worldwide. Andrews is saying back the man up. Oh, he grabbed the belt and he's leaving. Smith Garrett will wait 48 more hours for his chance at redemption.